Hi everybody, welcome to Mary's Craft Room Sundays at 7. This is Mary, proprietor of Mary's Craft Room, coming to you live, and tonight I want to show you the Rainbow of Happiness set. I love this set. I think it is super cute. I have only started to break the ice with it by stamping this, but there is so much in it, lots of fun stamps. And it comes with all of these great dies also. So for me personally, when I get a stamp set, if there are dies or punch that go with it, I automatically buy them because I want to keep it as a set for future sale to somebody else. So they have everything together. Okay? You can find this bundle on page 18 in the mini catalog. And as you know, as a bundle price, it is 10% off. The first time it's in a catalog, it will be bundled at 10% off. If it carries over to next year's annual catalog, they will be sold separately. So right now you can get the whole bundle for $44. And along with the stamp set, we're going to be using DSP or Designer Series paper from the Celebration packet of paper, which is called Sunshine and Rainbows. And that can be found on page 8 of the Celebration catalog. So, if the bundle is 44 and you buy just another item to get you up to 50, then you can get the rainbow paper to go right along with it. Great deal. I highly recommend it. All right. So, let's get started. So, I am going to set my stamp set aside here for now. Okay. And this is one of my favorite folds. It's easy, but it's fun to do. So it just opens up like that. So I made a basic note card. I did this for my event yesterday. I had my mini catalog kickoff event along with Celebration, and I was so happy to have 18, actually make that 19 with Little Marie, 19 crafters there yesterday. It was phenomenal. It was just a great time. They all did wonderful. All right, so let's get along with this. So what the size of this card is just a little bit different. So it is an 8.5 inch length, and then I score it at 5.5 inches. Okay, and then flip that over. And then this little inset piece is 3 inches by 8 inches. Along here is by 8.5 inches, and then I score at 4 1/4. Okay, all right. And then we've got some other layering pieces because you know Mary always has to layer a card, doesn't she? So let's get our pieces in here. So I'm going to start with this is Bermuda Bay that I used, and I tried to coordinate everything with the Rainbow Designer Series paper that I was using in here. So I took my cue from all of the colors in here. Now, I had a lot of cards to make, so I did run out of this Designer Series paper, so I chose this one as the backup. So tonight we're going to use this one instead. All the same colors are in there and all the same design is in there, so I thought that would be pretty good. Hi Lorraine, hi Sherry, hi Sue. How you guys doing? So we have got this, so I can put this on right away. All right, I will get some of the layering done. So I was lucky enough to have I have a team of 7 people, and I was lucky enough to have 4 of them crafting with me yesterday. Very cool. So Julie was down home from Spooner, and Wanda was there, and Laura was there, and who am I missing? Wanda, Laura, Julie. Come on. Oh, Jenny, our new one, Jenny. Mary got this on just a tad crooked, so I'm going to pick it up just a little bit. So I had 4 of them there. And then I had a wonderful helper named Lori Schwenkner. I couldn't have done it without her. It's a lot of people to try and help. And we had door prizes for everybody and cookies and all kinds of good stuff. So we had a lot of fun. Lots of laughs too. All right, so now we've got this layer down. Now I'm just going to do an inside. Now remember, this is just a basic note card, so I'm just doing a standard inside layer that is 4 inches by 5 1/4. So I can lay that down because there's absolutely no stamping on that at all. And I know Sherry watching has done a ton of crafting this weekend, doing great at craft fairs, so she's got to replenish her supplies. And I think that's wonderful. I've got some craft fairs coming up in April that I have to start prepping for. Plus on Tuesday, I'm going to meet with one of my other teammates, and that, I wish you guys could have been there too, Sherry. And that is Julie Rouge, and we're going to start doing some of our Christmas stuff. Because you know what? I run out of time when it gets close to the craft fairs, and I just need to always work on it all year round, so I've got supplies. So now I went with, so this was Bermuda Bay. Now I'm going to go with Mango Melody because that's in there, and it's such a great bright color to pop on there. So I wanted a little bit more of the white to show. So I went with a 4 3/4 by 3 1/2 piece. So we're going to layer that right down there. I loved this card. It was just a fun, bright one to do. I love the set, and I just love the colors. It just makes you want to think of spring already. So let's just center that down in there already. Okay. And then we have got our, I think I used Magenta Madness for this one. And now this one is 3 inches by, I believe that is 8 inches. Yeah, 3 by 8. Let's double check that. Nope, 3 by 8 1/2. So that's 3, 8 1/2, and we'll score at 4 1/4. Okay, and that I can already lay down. So I'm going to tape the back side, and I can already lay it onto the card. You could put sentiments on here if you wanted on the inside, but I just left it blank because it's going to be for whatever you want it. The front will just say, "You make me happy." So we're going to put that right down there, right? And then there's our basic fold. So now we can work on our little bit of stamping that we're doing, which is not a whole lot. So I have 2 white pieces to go on here. They're 2 3/4 by 4 inches to fit on there. They're both exactly the same size. So let's get going and do a little stamping. Now because this is a polymer set, I'm going to use my piercing mat behind it to give it a good base back there. And I'm going to start with the sentiment that I have. You make me happy. Just so I know where I can place the rainbow on top of that. All right? Okay, so I did that. I like the dark Bermuda Bay, so I'm going to do that in my Bermuda Bay. And again, that says, "You make me happy." Let's see how we do. We're just going to go straight down here. There we go. Nice. And then I will start with my rainbow. Now, the rainbow is super cute and super easy. And what I did, so each one is on a block, right? So I'm going to start with the biggest one and place that, so then I can go down from there. Now this is a pretty big one, so I'm going to take it upside down and get it this way so it's got color on it. It's easier to stamp that way. Get the ink on it. And I'm going to stand because for me, I need the leverage. I need to see what I'm doing here. All right, guys, so I'm going to try and get this somewhat even here. And down we go. Ooh, nice. And it's okay if some of it is not as solid as the other. All right, so we're going to put that away for now. But what I am going to do is pull my other piece out. As long as I have that Magenta Madness out, I put just little hearts in the corner here from the stamp set. So that's what I'll do here. I'll get that done now, okay? So we'll put that right there. Just cute little pink hearts. So that's ready. I'll set that aside. Now I can close up my Magenta Madness so I don't get that all over my hands. And my next color is Mango Melody. So let's get our rainbow back here. And we'll ink that up in Mango Melody. And now I can see where to line it up. I can go right under there. And it's a little light. It looks like I need to juice up my Mango Melody a little bit. On the screen it looks like you can't see it, but you can. And actually this one, with it being polymer, I could probably try and get that just a little darker too. I can go right on top of it. So we're going to try that. I'll go right back on top of it and see how I do. Pretty good. Works for me. All right. I've been stamping so much that I've noticed I've had to start inking up a lot of my stamp pads. And we're going through blends like crazy in classes. The next color I'm using is Coastal Cabana. Try and get a lot on there. Then we'll go right under here. See how that one turned out? There we go. That looks good. And last one, it wasn't in the set, but I found it went very well, and that is Flirty Flamingo. It just brought it all together for me, I felt. Okay, so that's going to go right down in the middle there. There we go. I love it. Looks good to me. And again, it's a little bit light, but it's okay. There you can see it good. I think it looks really good. Hey Jenna, how you doing? You made it home? Made it through Chicago and all the way home? Jenna was in Kentucky this weekend for an event. I was going to go with her, but had to have my event instead. Okay, so then what I want to do is put, it comes with raindrops. So I chose to just go with the dark Bermuda Bay again. And I'm going to do the little raindrops up in the corner. Okay, just like that. Except I did them upside down. Oh, dang it. Well, we're going to do this for now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to flip it over. And guess what? Mary's going to do another little rainbow over here after class, or after my video. But for now, we'll look at it like that. That was a good one. Oh my. I did it right on the card. All right. And then I'm going to put some little raindrops right in the corner of the envelope. All right. So, as long as I have this out, we're going to do the sentiment again, too. Don't worry, I'm not going to go through the whole rainbow with you again. I'll take care of that afterwards. Okay. So, let's put, you know, nothing can go perfectly. It has to be a little funky, doesn't it? Wouldn't be me if it wasn't. All right. So, now let's bring our card back. Okay. And next. This is a cute set, isn't it, Sherry? I love it. One of the first ones that I really thought I wanted to get right away. And I love how it coordinates with the Celebration paper. Just all the colors that it brings out are so bright. Love them. All right, so now I'm just going to put this in the middle here. Just like that. And I am not going to tape this one down because my raindrops are upside down, but that's where it would go. That's where I'll eventually tape it. And that'll be like that. And we're almost done. What I did on mine was I wanted to zhuzh it up a little bit. And I wasn't going to put bling on this one. So I just took the Wink of Stella and did the raindrops. Gave them a little sparkle. And I thought that was kind of fun. All right. And I'll do that on the envelope also. just on the little corner, right on top of them. It's kind of fun at my event yesterday. I do cash and carry where I have all the adhesives available for them to buy, and we used black Stampin' Up! Dimensionals, and a lot of people didn't even know we have those. So those flew off of my container because people bought everything I had. They were all gone by the end of the day. So that was kind of fun. I always try and bring that for everybody, things that I can sell them out in the open. So, all right, so now I'm using the Pool Party sheer ribbon to tie this up with. And I just did a quick knot, which is really kind of my signature now. I don't really do many bows. Most of my customers don't, or crafters don't like doing bows, and I like to have a ribbon, so I've just been doing a lot of knots like that. And there we go. So once this is correct, that'll pop in there. And there's our card, guys. Isn't that quick and easy? And it looks good with this designer series paper too, just as well as this one. They are both cute. Colors are the same. I love them both. So that's all I've got for you tonight. And I will be back with another card next Sunday for your viewing pleasure. And thank you so much for joining me, and have a wonderful week no matter what you do, whether it's crafting or family time or work or whatever you have to do. Have a great week, everybody. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate it. Bye-bye.